Zealand in '64. A hot-headed actor named Russell Crowe. He loves to act, but he loves one thing more: fighting round the world. He fights his directors and he fights his fans. It's a problem no one understands. If there's two things he loves, it's fighting and fighting round the world.
Reenacting bad Susan's horror stories from Reddit Part 2. I never liked looking in the mirror, because whatever looked back at me was always the evil version of was me up.
What the fuck?
What a beautiful day to go on a walk, I told myself. Are you sure about that? Said the man who stole my leg.
I stole your leg.
It's on the tip of my tongue, and it's spreading!
Margaret Thatcher's dead. Ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead. It's a shame the bitch didn't die 87 years ago. It's a shame that...
So as soon as we find out who you are, trust you will be dealt with. Period.
Didn't I do it for you? Why don't I do it for you? Why won't you do it for me?
I actually prefer to feed myself grapes. I know, so don't try to feed them to me. Don't try. Sometimes I sacrifice a fish instead of lamb just to see what happens. It came pummeling in the Trojan horse. The gods all knew it was fake, of course. Oh my god, were y'all listening? Fun fact about me, Zeus is my dad. Yeah, he came down and impregnated my mother only using a lightning bolt. I love the Olympics. Kill him good! Warriors are just more relatable than maidens. You know, with all of the killing and the war and the muscles and all of the rights they have. I'm a fertile maiden, but I don't bleed every moon. Wait, I thought everyone over 14 had birthing hips, but you don't. No, guys, my impression of Zeus is so bad, I can't. People say I'm like Artemis on the inside, but look like Aphrodite on the outside. I don't know, I don't like care about that stuff. I should probably bring my lute to this social gathering in case there's a dull moment I could showcase myself. Unpopular opinion alert, but Medusa's actually my favorite of the gods and goddesses. I view the Trojan horse as a metaphor, not to be taken literally. Call me crazy.
What would happen if every girl on Earth disappeared?
The fish would shortly follow.
Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect town. Here we have some rules, let us lay them down.
Is it normal to get a crush on someone you barely know?
Absolutely not. May as well just cut your tits off.
Feed them to the wolves.
You diabolical slut.
Holy shit!
Slow down, grab the wall, wiggle like you're trying to make your ass fall off. Hella thick, I wanna smash them all now. Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal. You already know me, S-A-G-E, gas pedal, gas pedal.
Hey, how was Disneyland yesterday?
There's so much I didn't do!
Yep, that's how it goes. There's never enough time. There really isn't. But hey, Adam, thanks for picking up the bacon, bud.
You're welcome!
Alright, well, I'm gonna get started on breakfast. Actually, dude, I forgot to get the eggs. Dude, so much for our deposit. Adam, it's okay. Let's just eat healthy today, alright? We'll have a shot of wheatgrass and a quinoa salad. Sorry I ruined breakfast, Adam. My bad.
Asking children at school what their parents do for a living should be illegal.
And y'all knew this when Francine didn't want to tell her whole class that her daddy was a garbage man. See, Francine's sister put it in her head, and they were only cool with the dump when he converted it into a playground.
Reenacting bad 2 cents horror stories from Reddit, part 1. I wasn't scared of long hallways. That wasn't until I met the hallway man. I decided to go on a tour of the IKEA factory. Little did I know I would encounter the creature of lazy IKEA meatballs. What the fuck are you looking at? Finally, I'm all alone, as I said to myself in my bedroom at midnight. No, you're not, says Knife Guy. What the fuck?
Bitch, I'm back out my coma.
Who said I can't wear my Converse with my dress?
Cosmo, Wanda, I wish for Dream's house address to be leaked online.
Well, we have to check the rules first because doxing is a serious offense and a federal crime. I sincerely apologize. I cannot do Cosmo to save my life.
That's not fair. Dream said nothing would go wrong if someone was doxed.
Nothing would happen. As much as this is a bad idea, he did say nothing would happen.
Wow, the entire thing, it's all here. L plus ratio. I'd like to see Dream come back from this one.
Oh, Timmy, something came in the mail.
Dad, you idiot, that's a pipe bomb!
Will Smith don't got a cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do, so fuck him and fuck you too.
This rainy day is terrible.
So as soon as we find out who you are, trust you will be dealt with. Period.
Did Squidward incite the Russian Revolution? During the build-up to World War I, Bikini Bottom became a hotbed for Marxist ideology due to poor working conditions and the Great Chum Famine of 1910. An ineffective response by King Neptune to the growing struggles of the proletariat pushed Squidward into creating the Communist Party of Bikini Bottom. At first the communists remained peaceful, but as their numbers increased, many began calling for the violent overthrow of the bourgeois class. As a result, Squidward began encouraging riots and sending pie bombs to many members of the Bikini Bottom elite. Fearing for his life, Mr. Krabs pleaded with the German Empire for help, who controlled the nearby Marshall Islands. Seeing an opportunity to weaken Tsarist Russia, Kaiser Wilhelm II sent a series of German U-boats to suppress Squidward's communist revolution. Squidward was taken prisoner and transported back to Germany, where he was held until 1917. After the February Revolution toppled Tsar Nicholas II, Germany shipped Squidward to Russia along with Vladimir Lenin in order to increase Russian instability and remove them from World War I.
It was, the end of the 60s, the late 60s, and everybody was happy, and we were all so excited. It was just like the best of times.
Some women get a wedding ring when they get married. My husband gave me a veil.
There's this sex dungeon in San Francisco.